Welcome to my channel, 3-Minute Classrooms. This is Kanak, and at 3-Minute Classrooms, you can learn some of the most important lessons in less than 3 minutes and transform your life. In this video, I'm going to talk about two types of war, the military war and the economic war, and tell you how can India win each of those two wars. Let us start with a quick history recap. In the last 70 years, USA, the most powerful country on the planet, lost all of its major wars against countries that were much smaller in size and power. The Korean War from 1950 to 1953, the Vietnam War from 1955 to 1975, the Iraq War from 2003 to 2011. Millions of soldiers and civilians died on both sides of the war. So then, can India win a military war against China? Of course, yes, only if you consider death of thousands and millions of soldiers and civilians on either side of the border as a win. But there is another war that India should and can win against China. That is the economic war. This war cannot be won by defeating China, but by winning the internal battles. India's recent stand to ban imports as well as investments from China was one of the most counterproductive action taken by the Indian government. The only way India can get economically superior to China would be by creating an environment where all forms of businesses, not only manufacturing but also services, can operate with ease and certainty in India. The four major reasons that would drive away international companies from setting up a business in India would be political activism for labor and environmental issues with vested interests, corruption, bureaucracy and red tapeism when dealing with the Indian government, difficult land acquisition due to the laws and political activism, uncertainty in tax. I will present one major case out of hundreds of cases that drive away businesses from investing in India. In 2005, POSCO, a South Korean steel manufacturing company, was about to invest $10 billion in India to manufacture steel. But due to protests by activists, the project got stalled and POSCO never invested that money in India. This investment would have resulted in thousands of jobs for local people, tax revenues for the government, and increased exports for India. Hundreds of such foreign investors are turned down in India every year, resulting in huge loss for the people of India. As of 2020, India ranked 63rd on ease of doing business, whereas China ranks 31st. The total foreign direct investment in India was about $65 billion, whereas that in China was about $140 billion. India's manufacturing export was merely $231 billion, whereas that of China was about $2.25 trillion, almost 10 times the size of manufacturing export of India. In a nutshell, India should focus on making India an excellent platform for companies and businesses from around the globe to conduct business in India with ease and certainty. This would create more jobs for local people, increase export revenues, and make the government richer through increased tax collection. This is the only way India can win the bigger war, which is not against China, but against its own self. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want me to make more such videos for you, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.